Have you seen horoscope of a child whose parents have aborted quite a few babies before the child was born or after the child was born? Have you seen? If you have seen, you will see some of the planets very disturbing, and always those babies will have some diseases which are not detected by any test, which are not cured by any medicine, and always there will be unknown troubles. And this thing is not true only for case of abortions and all. I'll suggest you, all of you, to take precaution, but not to abort a baby. It is not mandatory, but it is like prescribed. When you abort a baby, the impact comes on the child who is living. Have you seen horoscope of a child whose either of the parents did not want him or her to be born? If the father was unwilling that the baby should not be born, then either son or the ninth lord will be debilitated, retrograde, combust, something like that. And if the mother never wanted, then see the position of moon or the fourth lord might be debilitated, retrograde, combust, kind of a thing. And when the child was unwanted by the parents, or the parents were very poor, unable to take care, and grandparents were very much irritated, they did not want the kids and all those things. If you see horoscope of those kids, you will see that one or more planets are debilitated, condition of fourth and ninth lord is poor. You will see that position of Rahu Ketu is not good. Sometimes it happens that the child was, the grandparents expected a boy and a girl was born, and they were not happy, kind of a thing. And these kids are having planetary disturbances, I told you. And when the mother is much traumatized during the pregnancy, either the mother does not want to have the baby, and the situation wherever she is living, the situation is very traumatizing, then it happens that the child is either physically sick or mentally sick, or both mentally and physically sick. Child is always sick, frequently sick, physically or mentally or both. And in the career wise, you will see that especially when many cases of abortions are there, before the child and after the child, you will see the child are having frequently some diseases which are not detected by any test, which are not corrected, which are not getting cured by medicines. And some souls, those souls of those aborted babies, are stuck with a boy or girl, or only child, or only one or two children who are alive. This thing especially happens when you have only one child and several abortions. So one suggestion already I told, and another suggestion is, when your wife, your sister, or any relative is pregnant, please take care, because if you give trauma to the mother, if the mother is very strong, the mother will fight back. But if you give trauma to the child, mother, then the child inside her body will be either physically sick or mentally sick, or both ways sick. They have less vigor, less desire to live. They are very docile kind, because if either of the parents never wanted the child to be born, those kids are very easily tortured, manipulated by others also. So you are giving birth to someone whom you have tortured yourself as a parent. And मेरे हिसाब से, according to me, this is the worst crime. When the parents are unwilling, when the parents are not loving, that is the worst crime someone can do. Because anyone and everyone on this earth can be bad. A friend can be bad, a teacher can misbehave, relatives can be very cruel, or can be very indifferent also, can be very discouraging. But parents should love the child. I have seen child born in a very poor family, but with several exalted planets. Why? Because both the parents, they wanted the child to be born, number one. Number two, all the relatives, they wanted to have a child. That child can be born in a slum, but is having many good planetary positions, because he was accepted by everyone, loved by everyone. Everyone waited for the childbirth. And in very rich, influential family also, the kids whose pregnancy was traumatized and was unwanted by most of the family members or some of the family members, has debilitated planets in the horoscope. So please take care of it. And I am a loving person in nature, and I really don't like, and I don't believe in grey much. I believe in black and white. And I definitely know that the people who are not good to their own child, people who are rude to their own sister or own daughter or daughter-in-law or whatever during pregnancy, are the worst people. God should give them some करुणा, थोड़ा सा प्यार उनमें. जो प्रेग्नेंट अपनी बहन या अपनी बीवी या अपनी डॉटर इन लॉ को थोड़ा प्यार नहीं दे सकते, उससे घटिया दुनिया में कोई भी नहीं है. और भगवान आपके अंदर थोड़ा सा अच्छाई दे ताकि आप एक अच्छे इंसान बन सको. बीइंग अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग इज़ समथिंग वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. कितना पैसा आप कमा रहे हो उससे बहुत ऊपर है. आप अगर थोड़ा सा भी पैसा कमाओगे तो भी आपके बच्चे अच्छे तरक्की कर सकते हैं. कैसे करेंगे वो तो ऊपर वाला देखेंगे. ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप अगर गलत तरीके से, गलत रास्ते से पैसा कमा रहे हो तो बहुत पैसा रहने के बावजूद आप कुछ अच्छा नहीं कर पाओगे आपके घर वालों के लिए. बाय. बी जेन्युइन, बी काइंड.